Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Brandon Wynn and this is Critical Failure. So we are on the Shardar-Kai, which is, if I'm correct, I want to say the elf equivalent in the Shadowfell, but I'm not sure. So let's get right into the stats. I mean, the lore of all the Shardar-Kai, and then we'll do the Gloom Weaver. So, in the perpetual gloom of the Shadowfell lives a society that serves the Raven Queen. They were brought into the dusky realm in ages past so long ago that they're now perfectly adapted to its cheerless environment both physically and mentally. Soul Custodians. Shadar-Kai watch over both the Shadowfell and material world, scouting out choice souls and tragedies that might please their deity. They're rumored to be able to coax worldly events along tragic paths for her amusement. The Raven Queen is famously cryptic, even to her most devoted followers. However, the Shadar-Kai's efforts are rewarded only with vague omens that interpret as best as they can. Blighted Elves. Shadar-Kai were once elves, but aeons of exposure to the debilitating influence of the Shadowfell has left them joyless and mournful. In that realm, they have the appearance of withered elves, pale hair, withered, wrinkled gray skin, and swollen joints give them a corpse-like aspect. They appear more youthful while on other planes, but their skin always retains its deathly pallor. They dress in dark clothes and heavy veils, detest mirrors, and avoid keeping things that remind them of their age. The Gloomweaver. Although a formidable fighter, a Gloomweaver is often content to remain hidden in the shadows, watching with rapt attention as its very presence affects its victims. Its dark energy weighs down the heart, causing those within its oppressive aura to feel the approach of death. This torment alone is enough to please its master, the Raven Queen, but should it be detected, a Gloomweaver uses shadow magic to reduce its enemies to ghastly corpses. The Gloomweaver. It's a medium humanoid elf. It's neutral. AC of 14, 17 with mage armor. Hit point average of 104, 16 d8 plus 32. Speed of 30 feet. Strength of 11 plus 0. Dexterity of 18 plus 4. Constitution of 14 plus 2. Intelligence of 15 plus 2. Wisdom of 12 plus 1. And a charisma of 18 plus 4. Strength saving throws are dexterity and con, which are 8 and 6. Damage immunities to necrotic. Condition immunities to charmed and exhausted. Senses are dark vision up to 60 feet and a passive perception of 11. I would say, since they're from the Shadowfell, give them a passive perception of 120 instead, or a dark vision up to 120. Do that as one of the optionals. They speak Common and Elvish, and they're challenge rating 9, 5,000 experience points. They have several abilities. One of them is Burden of Time. Beasts and humanoids other than the Shadar-Kai have disadvantage on saving throws while within 10 feet of the Gloomweaver. They have Fey ancestry. The Gloomweaver has advantage on saving throws against being charmed, and magic cannot put them to sleep. They have innate spellcasting. The Gloomweaver's innate spellcasting ability is Charisma. Spell save DC is 16, plus 8 to hit with the spell attacks. It can innately cast the following spells requiring no material components. At will, Arcane Eye, Mage Armor, Speak with the Dead. Once a day, Arcane Gate, Bane, Compulsion, Confusion, and Trucing. It has Spellcasting. The Gloomweaver is a 12th level spellcaster. Its spellcasting ability is Charisma. Spell save DC is 16, plus 8 to hit with spell attacks. Regains its expended spell slots when it regains its expended spell slots when it finishes a short or long rest. It knows the following Warlock spells. Cantrips at will. Chill Touch, 38 damage. Eldritch Blast, 3 beams, plus 4 bonus to each damage roll. Minor Illusion, and Prestidigitation. Its 1st through 5th level spells, 3 5th level spell slots. Armor of Agathis, Blight, Darkness, Dream, Invisibility, Fear, Hypnotic Pattern, Major Image, Contact Other Plane, Vampiric Touch, and Witch Bolt. It has 2 actions, multi-attack, or 1 action, multi-attack. It can make 2 spear attacks and 1 spell attack that takes an action to cast. Shadow Spear. Melee weapon attack, plus 8 to hit, reach of 5 feet, 1 target only. 7 average, 1d6 plus 4 piercing damage, or 8 average, 1d8 plus 4 piercing damage if used with 2 hands, plus 26 average necrotic damage. And it has, as a reaction, Misty Step, recharges after a short or long rest. When the Gloomweaver takes damage, it turns invisible and teleports up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space it can see. It remains invisible until the start of the next turn or until it attacks or casts a spell. For some optional things, I would say that it could use hide as a bonus action, because if it's sneaky deaky, mumbo jumbo, it's used to being able to blend into the shadows. Even though they're pale, I would say that that would be something very useful for its ability to do stuff like that, because the dark clothing, I feel like it would really mask them very well. I would give them the ability to make 2 weapon attacks and then a cantrip also, instead of just a spell and then 2 spear attacks. It depends on how you want to do it. Of course, a spell, if you really want to, you can make it cast 2 cantrips at one time, because you can do whatever you want as DM. And I would say from the very beginning, they're going to cast Mage Armor on themselves when confronted, so definitely do that. But these guys are not going to be something that you want to fuck with. These guys are definitely going to be the more warrior tasked, what I can tell. So you don't want to mess with it. And then say if you do Misty Step, it can give up its next turn to actually damage someone within that line of distance. So say it's going to pass a couple creatures on the way. It chooses one creature, deals a normal attack, 1 attack only, so 1 spear attack or 1 cantrip attack really quickly on 1 creature only, so it can't use Eldritch Blast, but it could do something like that, like Chill Touch. So I think that'd be really smart, just to do to really piss off your players. But that's all I can really come up with on the fly, because these are being done really quickly. But thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe as I bring you more D&D content in the future. Please hit the bell notification button as we do bring you more content. Leave a comment down below what you enjoy about this channel, or anything that you would like in terms of videos that we could do. Yeah, that's all I can really come up with. But thank you guys. Please subscribe, mainly for the giveaway that we're trying to do. Comment down below, or Instagram message us. I don't know why I've completely flipped that up, but message us at critical.failure at Instagram. I believe it has the D20, or it might be the Lost Mine of Fendelver. I'm not sure. But thank you guys. I'm sorry for rambling. See ya.